Hi everyone, welcome back to another session of Flow Builder practice set. So in this one, I'm going to show you how to use file upload element in Lightning Flow. All right. So let's just go ahead and get started. And while I implement, I'll tell you the scenario that I have thought to implement. All right. So, and it's a small use case. So I'm sure that it's easier to understand. So I'm going to use the screen flow. All right. So create free form. So the plan is to create a screen and provide two text fields on the screen, first name and last name. So basically that screen would be to create a contact. And once that contact is created using the first screen, I would be adding another element for create records, right? Because the screen will only allow the user to enter the details, right? First name and last name. And then we will be using this element, create records, to create that contact. Okay, and that contact, whatever we would be creating, we are going to store the ID of that contact. Okay. Then we are going to create a third element, which is of screen type. And in that third element, we will be using the file upload component. Okay, because now in the second step, when we are creating the contact, we are storing the contact ID because we would be needing that contact ID on the file upload, because file upload will ask you that whatever file you're uploading, to which record you want to associate that file to. Okay, so and at the end, so that would be the final step. Once this is completed, we are going to include this flow onto the account record page. And once you have that on the account record page, so basically you will be here on the account record page, and I will be, this is a sample that I've created. We would be including that flow that we are going to create right now on the same record page somewhere here. Okay, and once you enter the first name, last name, and click on next, that time what will happen, a contact will be created. And then in the next screen, it will ask you to upload the file. And once you upload the file, you will be seeing a contact here. And once you navigate to that contact, you will be able to see that file that you have uploaded using the screen under files and attachments of contact. Okay, so let me just go to the flow again. So let's just start with the screen. Okay, contact info. All right, here I am going to create two fields, first name, okay, and then other one as last name. All right, and that's it. This is the first screen. Now I have the information for the contact, and I can use create records to create the contact. So here, create contact. Okay, so one more thing before we go here. Okay, so when I would be creating the contact using this element, right, I will be mapping the values of the first name and last name from here, right? Because this is something that would be provided by the user. Okay, so create records and create contact. All right, contact object, and then let's just start with first name. So first name is coming from the screen component. Okay, so first, see, screen component, first name, then last name will also come from the screen component that the user has given. Now there is another thing, right? Because you are creating contact, and this flow we are going to include on the account record page, right? And also when you're creating the contact, you need to associate it with the account, right? So we would also need to give the account ID here. So account ID. And if you guys remember, to get the record ID from the current page, right, current page URL, we create a variable and give the API name as record ID, right? That is how we can, because the flow is going to be here, and the contact that I would be creating here, this contact would need an account, right? Basically this account, wherever you are accessing this flow from, in order to get this contact associated with the account, right? Wherever whatever you're creating from, wherever you're creating. So for that, to make that association happen, you would need this ID, right? This account ID. And how will you get this ID? You are going to get this ID with the variable. So create a variable here and give the name as record ID. You cannot give the name as anything else. It has to be record ID because you want to fetch this. Okay. Record ID, data type should be text. Okay. And that's it. Available for input, not multiple, available for, okay, that's okay. Done. So account ID we have mapped. Okay, Now, so in the next step, when you would be uploading the file, as I said, right, that when you're uploading the file upload element is going to ask you the related record, right? The record on which you want that file to be associated to. And we want that file to be uploaded on the contact record, right? So this is the contact record which is getting created. So what we have to do is we have to basically store the ID of this contact to some variable, so that when we are actually using the file upload element, we can map this ID to whatever attribute file upload element has, right? So here you need to click on manually assign values, and see, it is telling you, right, store contact ID in variable. Which contact ID it is talking about? It is talking about the contact that will get created with this information. All right, so contact ID, let's just store it to some variable uh, contact ID stored. Okay, and then data type would be text. Okay, done, and then done. All right, so this is done. Now we are going to include the screen for file upload. Okay, so here file upload. Okay, so here there's a component called file upload. Let's just use it. Here you can give any name as file upload, and then the okay name file upload. Okay, and this is the label name, so I will give the label as file upload. So whatever label you give, that label will actually get displayed over here. Okay, and now here there should be another field for related record. Okay, related record ID, this one. So this is the contact ID that we have stored. This is where we have to give that contact ID. Okay, so contact ID stored, and that's it. Save it, this, and then save. Okay, file upload demo, and then let's just save this. Activated. Now I'll go to the account page, and I'm going to include that flow. All right, so flow, I'll just keep it here. Okay, and this one was the file upload. The name of the flow was file upload demo, right? So file upload demo, this is the one that I just created, right? So file upload demo. All right, and also it will ask the pass record ID, right, into the variable. So contact ID stored, this is where we need to pass the record ID. Okay, no, not this one. Pass, no, not this one. This is the record ID, right? Because this is the record ID in which we wanted to get the record ID from the account's URL address, right? So this one, record ID, and just click on save. All right, it is saved. Let's go back. So this is account, this is contact. Okay, contact related list is here. So let's just, this is the one that we just created. So let me just give it as first name, and then last name. When I click on next, it should give me the file upload option. Okay, so file upload option here, it is not showing anything now. Maybe it will show when once we are done with the flow. Okay, so okay, this was the one. So here, test file, done, and then let's click on finish. All right, so here, see, the contact is created. Right now, if I go to the contact, I should be able to see that file under notes and attachments. So here it is, right? So this was, I know that this was pretty simple, and but all you need to, like, all you have to keep in mind is that when you're using this file upload component, that it's going to ask you for the related record, okay? That on which record you want to associate it to, and that record you have to store into some variable so that you can use it in the file upload component. All right. So this was all about file upload in Lightning Flows. I'll see you in the next session. Bye.